Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. Just want to bring you guys a quick update on Litecoin. If you could subscribe, like, I appreciate you guys being here. So what I'm looking at here is Litecoin on the 1 day, and I have the start of this run here. I pulled a Fibonacci on it from the bottom at 109 when we started making a little move here up to 129, and as you can see, we retrace, which the wick got down between the 618 and the 786 in terms of retracement, but the body here, as you can see, is at the 50%. So what's nice is if this can continue before the close of the day down here at 24, if this can close up here, that would actually be a nice little hammer candle essentially. So in this market, when you start moving back up, you're going to have runs like this. Then a lot of the times you'll have pullbacks, to the 50%, the 618, somewhere right in there. 786 is a very deep retracement, and it may turn on you. And if it's extremely bullish, you have a pullback to like this 236, even sometimes depending on what's going on, the 382. But as you can see, we pulled back to that 50 right here, and now we're moving up. And if we did close here with the size of the body and the wick there, that could potentially be a hammer too. So we moved up, went to the 50, hammered out, and then continue to move higher to get over this 129, because we have to have the higher highs and higher lows. And as you can see here on the RSI down here, right here, guys. So let's just call that. We had the bottom there, and then we went up here, higher high, higher high. And then the lows, let's change the color here. So we'll go higher low. Let's do this in yellow, okay? Have it stand out for us. And then right there, higher low. So now we have to see if we're going to make a higher high. And as you can see back here as well, we got up to here, we came back down, we tried again, didn't make it to it, came back down, we've been moving just like this, came back up, couldn't get through it, went back down here where we're at now, and we're going to see if we can make a move up through it and to get over this high right here as well. So it's going to be a really big deal, because 3 times we've tried to get through right there and we have not been able to. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that if we're going to get over top of this. So really pay attention to the RSI. It's at 43 right now. So there's that, guys. Let me get the Fibonacci off here. Wanted to look at something longer term for us. And I also drew this a few days ago where I was keeping track of the higher lows. And I also had this little channel that was working. And so far right now it's been good. So we're going to see if we can go up and try to get to the top of this channel now. But remember, guys, all this is not financial advice. I'm also looking to see, if we break out of that trend, right, and start falling and make a lower low, then higher low, I'm sorry, then we'd have an issue. So I know it gets a little confusing, guys. Sometimes it's hard to keep track, but I wanted to show you this as well. This green line that's coming through here, that's the 20 EMA. So we also need to get over top of that to have a higher high. And then our 200-day moving average is at 169. So right up here, overhead resistance. And then the 100's at 148. So you can see we got a lot of work to do, a lot of stuff overhead. But I'm just hoping that's make here, come back down, and then let's try to go back up now, make a higher high. So just pay attention to those things, guys. They're really important. And we've had a big sell-off. I mean, this has been a while now that we've sold off since that 185. If you put the fib on this from the top, we're going to pull down to the low there. This is also overhead resistance, that 236. Got to get through that. That would give us more room to run, see if we can test this 382 out at 132, which would be perfect with the higher highs. Then maybe have a retracement that comes back down to this, make another move. That's how it works, guys, when the trend is changing. That's the biggest deal, because right here, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. Then we came here, we had this bullish engulfing candle Now we have a higher low, so we're trying to change the trend. We also have a little bit of volume that's been coming back in here. Just a little bit, nothing to get excited about. And then overall, on our chart, I want to do this for us. We're going to look at it two different ways. So first, we're going to pull this and we're going to go down. Right here where we have this triple bottom. So guys, next run up, realistically, to even get to the 236 in terms of going back up, that's at 169. So we got a lot of room to run, just like it happened here. When we broke through, we got through the 236, we had our tweezer tops, and we got pushed back down to the bottom. So now it's time to make that move again. We got to get up above this. It's crucial. At some point, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but that's the mark to get over. And then we could maybe run a little bit, because the next high there was 254, 255. So that's what we're looking at going back up. You can see we got a lot of overhead resistances to get back to the all-time high of 372, but we did put in a triple bottom, which is nice. So pay attention to that. Now what we're going to look at, so we're going to look at the start of this. I know this bull market back here, or this bull run started, you can see it going up. So realistically, that's where you can start it. Why not do both? Let's just do both. So we'll go from back around here, this $1 up to here. Okay, so our overall retracement that we had when we ran up here, we got down close to the 786. We broke through the 618. You can see we floated in this channel. And then on that move back up that we had here, you can see how these lines work out, guys. It's amazing. 187, right there, we couldn't get past it. We tweezer topped. Here, when we made this run up, we couldn't get past the 382, and we had a shooting star going up through it. Then we came back down and we had that fall. So these lines really play a big factor, guys. This was a major retracement that we had over, 61. So we probably made it to about 60, 70%, somewhere right in there of a retracement from that point. But I'm going to give you another point as well. And this is the point I'm going to give you from this run here. When we had this bottom, $36 or whatnot, I think it was 35 after we came off $100 when we ran up to 100. So let's take it here. And you can see, look at the retracement on the triple bottom, the 786. That's a deep retracement. So we have a lot of room to run, guys, if we can just do it. That's the big thing. And no one knows when the big dogs are going to get released or when this type of money and volume is going to come back in. The volume you see has been lower. So keep an eye on this, guys, because this is a really big deal, and we do not want to break through the 786. We break through the 786 in the triple bottom here, we're going low. So just keep an eye out for that. But from what it's looking like, triple bottom's bullish, and we're starting to make a little bit of a move here. So let's see if we can continue with that. We're at 121.58. God bless each and every one of you. Like, subscribe. I thank you.